Don't start a forwarding text chain. Just don't do it. It's dramatic. But I started one. Hush, hush, whatever. Thank goodness. Add this to the list of things my parents did not know that I did. Embarrassing. Yeah, I guess so. Hey, my name is Isla. Welcome back to the Storytelling Experiment. Hope you stick around because today is going to be kind of a throwback to the early 2000s. Here we go. I need to put a disclaimer on this episode because I don't actually understand exactly how this works. But do you guys remember the text chains or email threads that got sent around in the early 2000s, essentially threatening people to either forward this to 10 people or however many people, or something bad would happen to you? Well, when I was in 6th grade, I believe that's when I got my first phone. Do you guys remember the story where I talked about my most embarrassing moment? The gypsy skirt story, fell down in front of everybody. Okay, this is when I figured out that my crush did not like me. Okay, we had this like on again, off again thing where like we kind of liked each other, we kind of didn't like each other. It was always very like hush hush, whatever. And I was kind of weird. I shouldn't say kind of. I'm kind of like an awkward, weird person just in general. But especially as a kid, like I would be obsessive over these things. And so this guy, like I really liked. Anyway, I still had a crush on him in 6th grade. Okay. And at the time that I had this phone, I periodically would get these text chain threads that were popular in the early 2000s. And I wanted to look it up because I didn't exactly remember the whole premise of it. So it says on here, a chain text message and emails that surged in the early 2000s. They migrated from SMS and MSN Messenger to later social media platforms. So I guess they're still happening. I don't know. I haven't really seen one lately. Thank goodness. Anyways, it relied on a classic formula, an implausible promise, a looming threat, and a strict deadline for forwarding to a set number of people. It always had a hook. So a dramatic opening line like, forward this to 10 people or you'll have bad luck. The proof, some kind of fabricated story. A girl named Sarah ignored this and died the next day. That's dramatic. The proof, that was the proof. The deadline, strict ultimatums. So we only have 15 minutes to send this, trying to like cause a panic, I guess. And the reward, promises of like love, wealth, or a sudden miracle. Okay. Now, obviously, because I had to look this up, I didn't even realize that this was exactly how the formula worked for these text chains back in the 2000s when I had my phone. But I started one because I wanted to get my crush's attention. Okay. We all had the phones that were like keypads and you had to like click the button 3 or 4 times to get the letter. Flip phones and the slide phones, those were the coolest thing. Okay. The phone that you like slid up and then it had the keypad. That was the coolest stuff ever. I felt freaking awesome when I had a phone like that. And you only had minutes for the phone. Like probably not all phones. Like I don't know, but for us, for me, I had to buy like a minute card from Walmart and I only had so many like texts and minutes that I could use for that month or however long. Anyways, so I figured it would be a great idea to start a forwarding text chain so that I could send a little message to my crush. And this is what it said. I need my notes again. Oh my gosh. Now I could be quoting this wrong because this was like how many years ago? So many, over a decade, maybe over 2 no. Anyways, whatever. When you look up at the moon, the face you see is your crush. Forward to 10 people or bad luck. Would you have sent it? I look back on that now and I'm like, what was I thinking? Did he ever text me back? No. You guys, that's like crazy. Oh my gosh. I've mellowed in regards to like relationship things. Yeah, that was a little crazy. A little cuckoo. Have you ever started a forward texting chain? Let me know. Am I the only one who's done this? Also, I don't know how it works because it's not like I ever got that message back. So I could have just sent it to my crush and then he never responded and that was the end of it. Like, did he ever forward it to people? Probably not. It's okay. Oh my gosh. shorty but a goodie. I hope you guys have a great day. I will see you next time on the storytelling experiment. Oh, real life rough takes, better stories ahead. See you guys later. Goodbye. Don't start a forwarding text chain. Just don't do it.